Today, we're going to be taking a look at the vehicle of choice for blue badge holders and swingers. Of course, it's a Honda CR-V. Like I said, this is a vehicle of choice for disabled people. But the thing is, you don't even need a blue badge to park wherever you want in this. People just assume you're disabled when you're driving around in it. I mean, let's face it, if you see one of these driving around in a supermarket car park and it pulls up in a disabled bay, you're not going to question it. You just assume that there's disabled occupants on board. You expect them to pull up and someone to get out, open the boot, pull a wheelchair out and place a child in there with a wet chin, or some frail 90-odd-year-old woman with a tartan blanket across her knees. You don't need a badge. Look, these people at the coronavirus jab centre are waving me in because they just assume I've got something wrong with me. There we go, look. Disabled parking. I'm entitled. I'm a Honda CR-V driver. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go into the disabled toilet for a shit with my disabled toilet key, which the council provided me because I drive a Honda CR-V. My disabled toilet key. I'm assuming that that little space there is designed especially for a disabled toilet key. Heading towards the disabled toilet. Don't even need to put a limp on or anything. People just assume I've got something wrong with me. Look at that. Look at all the space in here, look. The perks of driving a Honda CR-V. Oh, fucking hell. Move off from the disabled bay now. Slowly, because, you know, we're disabled. Not as disabled as the person on that hairdryer, man. Now under the bonnet we've got a 2-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine pushing out a whopping 150 brake horsepower, I think. And before you start, I know what all you West Yorkshire Keighley bypass enthusiasts are thinking. Might be a 2-litre, yeah, but is it a V-TEC? Yes, it is. Come on, let's give it some. I'm going to give it some now. This is a V-TEC. Oh, look at that! Feel the power! Oh, and I'm stuck behind a fucking Mini. For fuck's sakes! I'm in a V-TEC! Move! Mini 1, yeah, 1 fucking horsepower. Get out of the way! Oh, fuck me. Right, they fucked off. Let's give it some. That's it. V-TEC, we're taking a right round. 7,000 RPM. Look at that! Oh my god, it can't turn fucking corners. Jesus Christ. They're fucking lit up now though, I'll tell you that. Doesn't feel safe. I think we'll just turn around. But it's got power, it has got the power. Four-wheel spin there. Look at that. Just go a bit off-road here, look, go onto the grass. Set off like fuck, why not? You know, we've got to test these cars, you know, they need testing. I can't sell a car that's not tested. It stopped as well for the postman. Don't want to kill him. Won't get all the fan mail then. Surprisingly, this is actually one of the most genuine cars I've ever had. It's a 2004 model, it's only on 47,000 miles. It was owned for a year by a Honda dealership, presumably as a demo model. Then it was sold from Kendall Honda to its last owner, who unfortunately has now died. He was a World War II veteran. I think he gave up driving at 97, and that's when they had to sell the car. I've even got all the history here, including the original logbook from when the car was brand new. Now inside the car it's very clean, as I say it's on a low mileage, but I can't believe how practical it is and how much space there is. And there's lots of little cubby holes everywhere to put stuff in. In the dashboard itself we've actually got a fridge which unfortunately is only big enough for one can of Strongbow, and not even a pint can at that. But it does have this nice little table that folds up down here with two cup holders, so you can get your Strongbow and sup away. It also has this nice little section here so you can tear your bag of crisps open and feast while you drive. And look, it's got a fancy screen. Honda navigation system. Does it work though? No. Yeah, this is all I'm getting out of the radio, just static. I mean, I suppose that's what World War II veterans probably listened to, you know. The handbrake is seated nicely out of the way so that your missus can't accidentally sit on it like in many other cars where it's down there. Look how much room there is in the back. I think that seat's all the way back and there's more legroom than my Land Cruiser. There's a nice big square boot which is ideal for a wheelchair. On the MOT sheet it says that the vehicle has an outstanding recall, and I'm told that there's either one of two things. Either when the passenger airbag goes off it causes the cabin to fill with shrapnel which will rip your face open, or water gets down into the passenger window mechanism and will cause the car to set on fire. Not a nice way to go. But I'm sure it's already been sorted, they've just not updated the thing. Now, being on only 47,000 miles, this thing does drive very well. It's very tight, there's no knocks or bangs, no playing anything. It's perfect if you're into Honda CR-Vs. Of course, being a very low mileage example, it flew through the MOT and now has 12 months test. Look at that underneath, it's absolutely solid. Now, of course, being a lifestyle vehicle, this Honda CR-V is also four-wheel drive. Full-time four-wheel drive. So let's see how it performs in the fields. There we go, look at that, well away into the fields now. Look how it bosses this. Mildly wet, gradual slope. Look at that. You wouldn't get that from a Land Rover Freelander, I'll tell you that now. Here we go, look, some serious undergrowth. I'll try and get through here. This is a test I reserve for only the most serious four-wheel drives. Now this trip out to the fields wouldn't be complete if we didn't stop and have a bit of a picnic. Which brings us on to this car's most spectacular feature. Hidden away under the boot floor, we actually have a picnic table. Look at that, it's the Honda PPT. And we actually have some instructions on how to use the built-in table, aka James Hetfield. Be sure to lock the legs. Do not stand on the table. Do not put a weight of over 20 kilos on the table. Well, that's my roast dinner out of the window then. For additional information, see the vehicle owner's manual. I would love to see the additional information on using this table. Here we go, look, page 146, built-in table. We better read it as we don't want to have any accidents with the table. You know, I might fold myself in it or something. Yes, we know that. Yes. So basically it's telling you how to do everything that you've already had to work out how to do to get the table out to read the notice that says read the instructions. So yeah. Make sure they're locked in to avoid any nasty accidents. Look at that, we have a sturdy Honda table. Just get my pack up out of the back. See what we've got here. Look, we've got a flask full of a hot beverage and some jam sandwiches on a crust, because let's face it, old people don't like to waste things, and a tin of sardines. Well, this is it. This is the life. This is where YouTube's got me. Sat in a cold field, having an afternoon snack on a Honda table. Harvey. Hello? Yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah, I'll bring it back now. Yep, that's fine. Yep, alright, yep. Well, that was Harvey. Wants his car back, so I guess that concludes our review of the Honda CR-V.
Both bodies came and couldn't lift each off the bar.